Gentlemen, here we are, the new episode of my FM20 say with Rapid Bucharesti. We're on the first of the final three finals. And the last game against Austria Georgia. We've played them, I think, 5-6 times now this season only. So one more time going up against them. Let's just beat them again, just like we did last time in the cup. Hopefully with a little bit less tension this time. Hopefully we can make it a little bit easier for ourselves than a 4-3 win after extra time. I do already have some bad news for you guys, and that is that Matija Lambulic is injured, so he is unable to play right now. So let's see who we can use as his replacement. It could be Kartu, but it could also be Alexandru, who has proved to be useful in the past. Let's see who is the best. You know what? How good is he as striker? Because he is pretty good at center mid, but how good is he as a striker? It's a difficult decision because I finally thought that we had a good backup at striker position, but I didn't foresee us using two strikers. You know what? I'm gonna try Kartu there, and if it doesn't work out, then we can change that up and actually put Alexandru in there. Let's put him on the bench for now. So that's going to be the starting 11. Labrovic, Bajon, Malo, Etano, Brikiak, Quiel, Kaisep, Safer, Pintea, Labo, and Kartu. I've already sorted the opposition instructions, so let's get straight into the game. Kartu is lacking match sharpness because he has not played a lot of games. I think he's only played 2 as a substitute, if I can read that right. Maybe at least something around that number. It looks like they're playing pretty much the same 11 as well, so it should be a very good match. It should be a very exciting match. So as I say to the players, let's give the fans a performance to cheer for, because this is a huge match. I mean, the occasion is huge because Arad actually drew their game against Universitatea Cluj. So that means that if we beat Austria today, then we would be up to 5th place, and that would be big, because if we don't, then we might get relegated. But we do. It looks like we're getting the first chance here in the 10th minute. Brighton Labo just couldn't hit the ball, and Austria get to work it all the way from the back again. Grovak gives it back to the keeper, and he gives a long ball forward, which Bajon intercepts, gives it to Malo and back to Labrovic, taking his time. We're not in a hurry just yet. Malo back to Labrovic, to Kaisep in the middle. He has a lot of space in front of him, and he makes good use of that space as well, with a very good through ball to Brighton Labo, and a big save from Kitanov. Kitanov was also a thorn in our side in the last match with a lot of huge saves, and I'm hoping that he has a bad day today, but judging by that start of the game, it looks like he's gonna do exactly the same today as he did last time out. But we'll try him just as much nonetheless. And Labo again one-on-one with the keeper here. He gives it to Kartu. Kartu on his first start for the club on loan from FC Viitorul, and he makes it 1-0 in the 16th minute. A great decision by the assistant manager to put Kartu in there instead of Lambulic or instead of Alexandru or anybody else, because he makes that opening goal. He scores the opening goal, which might give us safety. Meanwhile, already more than half an hour played, and we're still leading the game. We got a corner here, Kaisep to take it. Can we head it in? Pintea tries to head it, but Kamara heads it away. Back to Kaisep on the left-hand side. Could go for another cross, but his cross is blocked, and Austria can counter now. But their long ball forward gets intercepted by Brikiak, who gives it to Pintea, who goes back to the keeper, and we can take our time again and be patient, because we're in front now. So we've got the upper hand. We've got time, we've got the lead. It's going great so far. That pass was horrible though, intercepted by the defense, and a long ball forward to Alibec, and a great save by Labrovic. No idea how one ball forward can put their striker one-on-one with our keeper. Greku now with the corner. And Malo heads it away back to Greku though, to Begway, and what a goal. What a goal by Julian Begway. 1-1 in 38 minutes. It's looking like a replay from the cup game because I think it happened around the same time, not sure. But the order of the goals for now are the same as in the cup game. Let's hope it doesn't get to 4-3. Or, well, it could get to 4-3, just not in the last minute, please. Malo gets the ball from Labrovic and gives it back to him. Labrovic still taking his time. Gives it to Tano. Back to Labrovic again. Now being put under pressure by two of their strikers. Kasek gives a long ball forward to Labo, who 1-on-1 with the keeper. Brighton Labo, 2-1, 42nd minute. Brighton Labo finds the net, and we're in front again. Our two strikers proving to be very important for us right now. Kasek with another long with another long ball forward. Sorry, my voice is going already. Kartu picks it up, tries to give it to Safer, and in the end Safer does manage to get the ball because their defender heads it to him. Safer tries it, and it hit the top of the bar. Almost half time now, only 1 minute of injury time to go. Pintea has the ball, gives it to Kasep in the middle. Could go back to the left side, but he tries to give a long ball to Labo. Safer picks up the loose ball though. Could he get across here? He can't. It's blocked. Bajan now. He can get across, but we can't get our head to it. Safer, Labo. Back to Quio. We're playing around very nicely, very patiently. Another cross, Pintea. What a huge chance, but their keeper picks it up again. Their keeper is on an insane run. This game and the last game. Just taking a look there at their keeper, because how many saves he has had to make, how many shots he has kept out of the goal in these last two matches is just insane. It's unheard of. Quiel now with a free kick. And to Brighton Labo, and it's in the goal. It's 3-1. Brighton Labo from the Quiel free kick, and we might be safe right now. It still all depends on that last match if we do win this, because Astra do have a corner here which might get them a goal back. Baiku has it, their top scorer. I think he was just subbed on because I don't remember him seeing in the starting 11. George with a cross. Quiel heads it away to Brighton Labo again. Can he give a through ball? He can to Kartu. Kartu 1-on-1 with the keeper. Kartu for his second, but his shot is blocked. But as I was saying, if we do win this one, then it's all down to that final match where Arad's playing Dinamo Bucuresti and we are playing Sepsi. So in theory, we would have the easier match of the two. But that says nothing looking at our run of form of the past few months. But anyway, first focus on these final 20 minutes. Brickyog has the ball here. He gives it back to Tano, who gives a long ball forward to Kartu, who is on his own on the left hand side. Can he maybe give a cross? His cross is blocked. George picks it up, and Marine works it away to Ali Bech, who gives it to Baiku, who is completely free here, completely open, and Baiku, but a great save by Labrovic. Let's take a look if I was correct. I was correct. Baiku being stopped on, so let's tight mark him and press him and tackle him and show him onto his weaker foot as well, because we cannot leave him that open as he was right there. So it's still 3-1, only a quarter of an hour to go, with injury time as well. Of course, Bajan with the throw-in gives it to Safer, but Ali Bech is now in. He was in on goal 1-on-1 with Labrovic, but Labrovic wins luckily. So only 10 minutes left with injury time, of course. It looks like we're gonna win this one. I'm still not too certain, but right now only injury time left. I mean, it can't go wrong anymore, right? And there is the final whistle. We are up to 5th place. I mean, I would have never guessed. I would have been so happy with this low of a league position. But for now we're safe. If we could keep this up and keep Ara down there, then we're safe for another season in this league. I mean, that's a great win. That's nothing else I can say about that. That's just a great win. Let's give the guys that played in the match, let's give them a little bit of a rest. Our next match is in 4 days, so let's give them 3 days rest so they will be fully rested for that game against Sepsi. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, so here we are at the second final, the final game of the league season. I mean, this game is still, I told you the importance of this game. If we win, we're safe. If we don't win, then we are relying on what UTA Arad are doing. They are playing Dynamo, we're playing Sepsi, we're playing at home, so, well, I'm not gonna say too much, but I hope that we win. Labrovic in goal, Bajan, Malo, Tana, and Brikiak, Quill and Ksep, Safer, Pintea, and Labo, and Neagu at striker. Even though Gartu played very well in the last match, I'm gonna try Neagu there and see how he does as striker, because we've tried him a couple of times at center mid, of course. But I'm just curious to see how he does at striker. And we have Lampudic back on the bench. I hope we don't have to use him. But if we do, if we do, then we have him. He is able to play. I'm just not gonna start him at all. As you can see, completely returned to full training in 2 days, and then the cup final is in 3 days. So I really don't want to risk him right now. So that's why he's starting on the bench, and Neagu is starting. So let's get into the game. Let's give the guys a good pep talk again. Sepsi have lost 3 of their 5 last games, and I think we've won 3 of our last 5 games, so let's try to make the most of this. We've started already 5 minutes in, nothing has happened yet. Let's get that win, let's get the safety for this league, and that we can stay up another season and do better next year. But for now, Sepsi have a free kick. Dikonu takes it, Labrovic with a good save from a header from up close. He plucks it out of the air, and now he has the ball and he's looking what he's gonna do with it. He's taking his time and he's rolling it short to Tano, gives it to Malo, his center back partner, to Kuyeld in center mid, back to Malo, back to Labrovic, and again back to Malo, playing it around pretty nicely, very patiently as well. Which is a good sign, because it means that we're at ease at the ball, and he puts the long ball forward to Neagu, but that's probably exactly why Neagu is not a natural striker, because that shot, I mean, the accuracy was there, the power just wasn't at all, not even close. But it's a good first try. A corner we get now from Ksep on the right hand side. Labo heads it just over the bar. Brikiak has taken a slight injury. That's not good. He's saying he wants to be subbed off. Well, we're gonna be looking at halftime if we can sub him off. And there is halftime. We are dominating. Every match is still 0-0, so that also means that Arad are still drawing. Which means that if it stays like this, all matches, then we would be safe. I'm just hoping that we can maybe get a goal, so we can be a little bit more sure that we're safe for another season. In the meantime, let's get Brikiak off of there for Zemiarski, because as I've just told you, Brikiak was injured and he was exhausted, so he wanted to come off. So let's put Zemiarski in there. I mean, that's definitely not less quality than Brikiak, so that's good. Already an hour gone, only half an hour left. Still nothing of note happening, and I haven't seen an update from the other matches as well. Only 20 minutes left right now. They're playing very defensively, playing out of the from counters. Bajan with a throw-in, throws it to Labo, a lot of space here, but he chooses to go back to Bajan, who does make use of that space, or at least he tries to, but we lose the ball, and now they put it forward. Luckily we intercept that ball, and Safer heads it down to Quiel. Back to Safer, can he come up with a cross, or maybe to his partner Bajan here? He tries to cross it, but his cross is blocked, and now Sepsi can counter again. But luckily their long ball forward again gets headed down by Malo. To Ksep now with a long ball of his own, headed away by their defense, and at this rate it's gonna end in 0-0 because both teams are losing the ball left, right and center. Again another long ball forward headed down by Malo. Labo gives it to Pinte on the left hand side, a little bit more space right now. Can he come up with a cross? Maybe he can. Safer, and it's 1-0. In the 81st minute, Safer heads the ball into the bottom corner, and it's 1-0. We're 1-0 in front, and if it stays like this, then we are safe for another season in the top division. Bajan also injured, so let's take him out for Saltmari, and let's see if I don't think we want to do anything because it's going pretty good right now. I mean, it's only 1-0. We got I thought we would get another corner there. It's only 1-0, but still 1-0 is enough for now. And there is the final whistle, and that means we're safe. Arad in the end won their game against Dynamo, so that meant that we had to win this game. Luckily we did. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I was so scared that we were gonna get relegated and I was gonna get fired as well. As you can see, they won via a penalty in the last minute of the game. Let's see how happy the board is with us right now. A B-, so that's a lot better than the E we had a few weeks ago. Bajan injured for 5 to 6 days though. I think I might want to give him an injection. I've never done this before at all. From FM14-15 until now, I haven't given an injection because I hate it. But this is probably the most important match that we're playing until now. Let's see if we can. Let's compare him to Shatmari. Alright, so just because I'm not too familiar with this, let's look at it like this. Bajan is a lot better. Well, at the technical side, Bajan is a lot better. Mental side is, I think, even. And the same goes for the physical side. I'm gonna try Shatmari. I'm not gonna give it an injection. I'm gonna try Shatmari at right back. As you can see, we got 68k for achieving 5th place. Pleased that the team achieved a mid-table position. Well, we didn't, but okay. That's cool. But we do avoid relegation, luckily. So let's give the guys a rest again, because they deserve it. Training next game is in 3 days, so let's give a 2-day rest, and I'm gonna see you guys at that game again. So here we are at the final game of the season. It's the Romanian Cup final, and because Rapid is, according to FM, newly created club, well, at least for 5 years now, it's the first ever cup final we're playing at. UC Craiova already won it once. We obviously haven't because it's the first ever final. I'm nervous as hell. I really don't get when people say it's only a game, because I'm nervous as hell right now. I really want to win this one. I'm already ecstatic that we managed to stay up in the league, but now to be able to get a chance at European football is insane to me, looking at where we're at in the league. So, the starting 11, Laurovic, Shatmari, Malo, Tano, Brikeag, Cuyo, Kesep, Safer, Pintea, Labo, and Lambulic. That's the 11 names that are gonna have to do it for us. Let's see if they can against UC Craiova, who we have beaten in the past already a couple of times. So yeah, that's their starting 11. A couple of players on yellow, but that doesn't matter at all right now. So let's give the guys a pep talk again. Let's do this one. Let's give the fans a performance despite the odds being against us here, and I have faith in you. So a couple of players seem motivated and happy, and here we go, the Romanian Cup final, our first ever Romanian Cup final. Already 5 minutes in, the only chance so far has been for Craiova. Let's see what this match will bring to us. Brikeag already on a yellow card, so let's tell him to ease off tackles, even though I already have in the team instructions to stay on your feet. Saver with a through ball to Lambulic, but Lambulic just couldn't reach it. Craiova play it back to their keeper, and Martic has the ball with a long ball of his own to Mihaila, and that's almost a goal just wide of the post, luckily for us. So that's the first big chance of the game, and it went to Craiova, sadly not to us. I'm not really too bothered that the first chance wasn't ours. Only if the first goal is ours, then everything's okay again. So Brighton Labo also on a yellow card, so let's tell him to stay on his feet as well, because I really don't want to lose somebody here. And already half time already. Let's give another pep talk. Nothing has happened in the first half other than that one chance for Craiova. So only 45 minutes left with maybe extra time if nobody gets a goal. So here we go, already in the 55th minute. Kasip with the corner. Can we do something? Lambulic with the 1-0 in the 54th minute. Matija Lambulic on his comeback after his short injury for the 1-0 in the 54th minute from a corner from Kasip. We're actually in front in a Romanian Cup final. Lavrovic with a goal kick, gives it short to Tano, gives it sideways to Malo. Kasep in the middle, gives a long through ball, he tries to at least, but they head it away. And now they get the ball again. Mateu has it on the right hand side, a lot of space here for Barbut, and he sees the space. Martic with a cross, and that's the 1-1. Elvir Koljic with the 1-1 in the 57th minute, so we can only enjoy our lead for 3 minutes. But it's even again. The score is equal again. A throw in the 59th minute for Craiova. Kasep takes the ball off of them. Pintea has it, and Brikeak puts it forward, but he loses it immediately as well. And Craiova can play out from the back again, and they will do so with their keeper here, Pigliacelli. And why are we not taking him on? And he gives a long ball forward, but Brikeak heads it down to Kasep, who gives it back to Brikeak. All the way back to Tano and back to Kasep to Brikeak, playing it around very nicely again. Lambulic with the ball to Pintea, very patiently, even though it's a cup final. I mean, luckily I'm more nervous than the players are. Malo has the ball right now, gives it to Safer on the right hand side. Can he come up with a cross maybe? He's past his opponent to Lambulic, and what a big save from their keeper. And it's a corner. Another corner kick. Remember, our first goal came from a corner kick, so let's see what Kasep can do with this corner. He puts it in there, but it's headed away sadly by their defender. Only 30 minutes left, already more than an hour gone. It's still 1-1, both of the teams on 2 yellow cards as well. Let's make a substitution because Safer is not playing well. So let's get Labo on to right wing and Neagu in striker. And get Brikeak off for Zemiarski because I do not want to risk him getting a second yellow. I trust Labo in not getting a second yellow, but I don't want to risk one of our defenders to get one. Craiova have a corner here though. Kikiaidu puts it in the box and Koljic heads it in for the 2-1. So 15 minutes left. We are down a goal, but there's still a chance we can still get that back. Playing more attacking right now because, well, quite frankly, we have to because we're behind. Got nothing to lose right now. So let's give it our all. Only 5 minutes left. Let's go even more attacking. Let's put Labo as a third striker. And let's see what we can do here. Let's put Kretu in there instead of Quio as a winger. And now we're playing very attacking. I don't think we can go any more attacking than this. Except for maybe put everybody on an attacking role as well. Which we will do so. And let's see in the last 5 minutes what we can do. I mean, I won't be absolutely devastated if we lose because I haven't expected us to win the cup this entire season, but it would be really great to do so. Craiova here with the ball though on their own half. It looks like if anybody is gonna score, it's gonna be them, and it's not gonna be us. Pigliacelli has the ball here. He kicks it forward to Barbut on the right hand side. He loses it to Pintea though. Can Pintea do something with it? He has a lot of space in front of him because their defender just lost the ball. Alright. What the hell was that, Pintea? And I think this is going to be the final highlight. It's going to be a throw-in for Craiova. Kikaida, who had the assist for the 2-1, tries to pass it, but Pintea is on one-on-one with the keeper. Pintea! It's 2-2 again. 93rd minute, Rashvan Pintea, who just messed up that amazing chance of just a few minutes ago, now gives us the equalizing goal. And I think that's going to be extra time, and it is. It's extra time right now. Let's stay like this. Let's stay attacking like this, because apparently they couldn't cope with it in the final few minutes. So let's try to push on. Let's try to get another goal, and if we do, then we can go back to a little bit more defensive. Pintea has the ball here again. Can he set up a counter maybe? He has two players with him. Neago being one of them on the right hand side. Can he put in a cross? He's gonna try to, but it doesn't reach anybody of our team, sadly. And now it's Crayova's turn to counter again. Banku has the ball to the right hand side, but Zemiarski heads it away. Pintea with maybe another chance. Again, a few players with him. Lambulic being one of them here. Lambulic, if he could have put it in front. Brighton Labo, and it's 3-2. Brighton Labo, and it's 3-2. What an attack. What an amazing attack. Let's go less attacking. Let's go a little bit more conservative, because I don't want to concede immediately again after this. I think let's take a look at the roles as well and the positions of the players, but firstly let's get that out of there. So what we're going to do is we can easily put Neagu here at center mid, and I think we're fine like that. And maybe then put the wingers as a support again, and Labo as support as well, and I think we're good. So 93rd minute right now, so still 27 minutes to go, but we do have the upper hand right now when it comes to goals. When it comes to anything else we don't, but when it comes to goals we do have the upper hand. And it's half time of the extra time. There goes the halftime whistle. Only 15 minutes left and we're into Europe. I mean, this is insane. If this could actually happen. Oh my god, there's another highlight here. Zemiarski with a free kick and he loses it immediately. Barboot has the ball here on the right hand side for them on their own half though. But they can set up an attack. Vucevic here on the right hand side. And it's 3-3 again. You know what? It might be just a little bit too impulsive, but when we were playing this attacking, we actually did score 2 goals. So let's try it out again. We only have 8 minutes left, so let's give it another shot. You know what? We are still gonna play out of defense. I think we do have another sub as well, if I'm correct. Let's see. I don't think there's anybody I want to sub off, because everybody's playing pretty good. Pintea is tired though. Everybody is tired. I mean, it's 113 minutes of football. Let's get K-Sip off of there for Pires. Let's see what his experience can do for us in those final 7 minutes. And of course, Pires also used to be our main penalty kick taker. So if it does come to penalties, then we at least have Pires on the pitch. So only 5 minutes left. Let's see if anybody can get something other than penalties, and Craiova have a corner kick. Kikaida with the corner. Labo tries to head it away. Barboot, and it's deflected almost in the goal. Almost deflected into the goal, but luckily onto the post, and Tano works it out of there. So that's gonna be the penalty takers for us. Let's just get into it. There's no reason taking more time. There's no need. Kikaida with the first penalty for Craiova. And Labrovic saves it. Labrovic saves the first penalty. Pires now with our first penalty. Can he get it in the goal? Can he score the penalty? Pires with his run up. And he does. We're in front on penalties. Vatajelu with the second penalty for Craiova. Is it going to be Vatajelu or Labrovic? Vatajelu with the run up, and it's again Labrovic. He saved the second penalty as well. Brighton Labo now for our second penalty. Can he score this? If he does, then we're in a great chance of winning this game. Brighton Labo, and he does. We're 2-0 in front on penalties. Barboot with their third penalty. Barboot or Labrovic. If Labrovic gets this, then I'm going to give him a contract for the rest of his life. Barboot, sadly Barboot scores it. It's 2-1 in penalties, but they've missed 2 as well. Cretu now with the third penalty for Rapid. And Cretu with his run up, and he scores as well. Craiova have to score now, or oh no, not yet. If Craiova scored it, he missed this, then they could still, no, they can't. They have to score this. Craiova have to score this or they will lose. And look at that, they've got 32 shots, we've got 15. Vukcevic with the run-up. And it's Labrovic again. We actually beat them. We're into Europe. Labrovic is the absolute hero for Rapid. We've got our first Romanian Cup in the entire club history. Look at them celebrating. I mean, this is amazing. If you would have told me at the beginning of the season that we would almost get relegated, but we would still win the cup, I would have laughed in your face. We're actually into Europe, even though we managed to just beat the relegation. And it gives us 211,000 euros as well, which is really good because our finances weren't looking too good. Well, you know, they weren't bad, but that was it's still dropping every month. So I'm very happy with the 211k. Let's go. I still can't believe it. Lambudic top scorer as well of the cup. Alright, we're actually into Europe. Can you believe that? Look at that. Winner qualifies for the Euro Cup too. I mean, I don't care what European Cup it is. I mean, we're in there. I don't know if we qualify for the group stages or for the qualifying rounds, but I don't care. I really don't care. I'm just happy that we got into Europe at all. So that's gonna be it for now. It's been a bumper episode. It's been a long episode. It's been a great episode though. I'm excited for next season, not only because of Europe, but also because I want to get revenge for our league position right now. So thank you guys for watching. If you watched it all the way up to here, I really do hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. If you enjoyed it and if you're happy with the results, please leave a like. If you're excited as well as I am for the next season, subscribe as well. You won't miss a thing. Follow me on Twitter as well. My link is in the description. I always tweet out when I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.